Welcome back to Start Living Sustainable. Listen, if you are a mom or a mom to be who is trying to make healthier choices, you want to simplify your life, you want to simplify your home and your living space, and just stop second guessing every label on every product, not knowing what is safe and what's not. This episode is your moment. So let's just have some real talk here for a second, because you know that foggy, exhausted, why can't I think straight feeling that hits you even after you've had a full night's sleep? Or what about when your toddler is having a back-to-back meltdown and you're wondering if it's something they ate or something that you missed? Yeah, it's not your imagination. That is why today we're going to be talking about one of the hidden root causes nobody's really bringing up in playgrounds or doctor's offices, for that matter: forever chemicals, specifically PFAS. Sometimes you'll see it PFAS. Now, they're everywhere. They're in your kitchen, your makeup drawer, your baby's mattress, even food packaging. They've been shown in studies to mess with your brain, your mood, and your child's development, which is why I think this is super, super important. Listen, this isn't about you panicking. I'm not trying to scare you. It's about power, because I believe once you understand what's really going on, you'll finally do something about it. You can decide to take a step that doesn't just change your week, but changes the trajectory of your family's well-being. I want to help you make sense of all of this in real mom terms, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into this. Hi friends, welcome to Start Living Sustainable. I'm your host, Cynthia Harvey Brown. In this podcast, I'm going to help you discover sustainable ways to improve your overall health and well-being in your home. And I'm going to show you how to do this without spending a lot of time or money, all in partnership with God. Yes, if you're ready to show yourself some love, experience a new level of wellness, build faith, and align your values with God's vision for your life, then you're in the right place. Pour out the diet soda, and we should talk about those yoga pants. Let's have some serious fun in today's episode. Hey, I want to take a moment and announce one of our winners to the giveaway that we've been running for the last 2 weeks. Savannah Elliott over at Allergy Defender and I have been running a giveaway. We have a winner named Tracy E. Thank you so much for your comment. She DM'd me and I'll read what she wrote. She said, "Hi Cynthia, love that you're all about helping people live healthier and feel better. That really resonates with me. Happy to connect with you. I love the content you shared on neutralizing hidden allergens. Totally agree that clearing the air naturally is key to keeping our families safe. It makes sense to me that you're bringing expert tips for real practical solutions." Thank you, Tracy, for your comment. You are one of our winners for the Allergy Defender giveaway, and we are more than happy to send that out to you. And for those of you interested in breathing easier and getting your hands on this product, click the link below. Now, what I'm about to say should change everything for moms like you. But the truth is, it probably won't for most, because most people hear this, they nod and they move on. Only a few will actually take action. But if you do, I know that it will impact the quality of your life. It will change your home, your health, and your child's development. And years from now, you'll look back and you'll see the difference it made for you and for your family. So I'm saying it anyway, because you deserve to hear what nobody else is going to tell you, at least not yet. When you think about your health, it's always important to get in front of any potential threats. You know how when you're pregnant or you have a newborn, suddenly everything feels like a potential threat. Your antennas go up, right? You're in protective mode, as you should be. What bottles to use, like what detergent, what mattress, what shampoo, what snack pouches have less sugar. All of these things are going through your head, and it's not just physical exhaustion. It's decision fatigue as well. But the problem is, while you're Googling the differences between organic and non-GMO, there are chemicals slipping into your home that don't even have to be labeled. PFAS. PFAS are the perfect example. And what makes them different from other chemicals is that they don't show up and leave. They build up inside your body, your baby's body, your brain, and even breast milk. Now, listen, again, these are not scare tactics. Sis, mom, I'm talking to you because I want you to know these are just facts. There is a science behind this, but I really want to try and keep this as simple as I possibly can. Here's what you need to know. These PFAS, short for pre and polyfluoroalkyls, these are substances that are man-made chemicals, and they're used to make things resistant to grease, water, stains, and heat. That's why they're being used in nonstick pans, fast food wrappers, waterproof baby bibs, mascara, stain-resistant rugs and carpets, and even your go-to yoga pants. These chemicals are so persistent that scientists have named them forever chemicals because they don't break down, not in nature, not in your bloodstream, not even in your brain tissue. Okay, they are affecting us unless you know what to do to prevent your exposure to them, right? Thanks to the new studies that are coming out on forever chemicals, I want you to know it's being reported that these PFAS cross into the brain and change how the brain cells communicate and function. Okay, that's some serious stuff. They can actually turn off genes that help neutrons in your brain survive and turn on genes that promote cell death. So they are like doing some damage here. And even short-term exposure changes over 700 genes linked to brain and nervous system health. Let that sink in for a moment. Look, I know it's easier for you to think, Cynthia, if it's that bad, it wouldn't be allowed in babies' products, right? But here's the truth. No one is saying out loud. The regulations lag behind research, and that's been a pattern in our history when it comes to our health and the systems in place to protect us. Just because something is sold in a baby store or in a popular chain store doesn't mean it's safe. You've probably already heard things like this, and I'm sure you're already doing your best. You're choosing glass bottles, you're using cleaner detergents, you're cutting down on plastics when you can, but sometimes you just feel like you're chasing a moving target. That feeling right there, that's what I call the wellness whirlwind. Spinning in circles, trying to do the right thing with not enough time on your hands, not enough guidance, and way too much pressure to try and get everything right. Does that sound familiar? This episode is not about making you feel guilty. This is about clarity and empowering you and permission to say, I can't keep putting this off. My peace of mind and my family's future deserves more than a Band-Aid. Because you know what? Even though PFAS are everywhere, you don't have to go on a chemical cleanse alone. You don't have to figure out how to reduce your toxic exposure all by yourself. That is exactly why I created the Healthy Home Reset. This is the first step to a transformation. And if you're listening and you've been nodding your head this whole episode thinking, I know about PFAS, I just don't know what to do about them. If you're thinking, I've been meaning to look through my house, trying to figure out what I should get rid of that's not safe or healthy for me and my family, but where do I start? I know that you want peace of mind when you wash your baby's clothes or you prep for dinner on your kitchen counter. Then this is your moment to act, because action speaks louder than words. I want you to go ahead and book your first of 4 sessions with me in my Healthy Home Reset. Together, we'll walk through your home virtually, of course, one room at a time, and you would choose that room that you feel will have the biggest impact on improving your overall health and well-being. And I'll show you exactly what to swap, what to toss, and what to keep without confusion, overwhelm, or wasting money. We don't go surface level in my coaching programs. We go deep, and I do it gently. And this is about clarity. Again, I want you to have confidence and understand how to go about creating a safer space for you and your family to live and thrive in. This is the transformation you've been looking for, and you don't have to chase wellness anymore. Let's walk it out together. head over to my website, startlivingsustainable.com. Again, that's startlivingsustainable.com. The link is below. Book your first session with me today. I only have a few spots each month, and I don't want you to have to wait. Listen, Mom, I know the weight you carry. I've lived it. And here's what I've learned. You don't need to do everything today, but you do need to decide that your health matters more than anything in the world. And your baby's brain development matters, and your home environment matters. And when you make that decision, you'll be amazed how quickly transformation starts to happen in your body, in your mind, in your everyday rhythm, just your quality of life. So don't let perfection hold you hostage. Let's make progress. Let's take that first step together, okay? I'll be here to support your efforts and walk you through every step of the way. Until next time, take a deep breath, choose wisely, and remember, you're not alone on this wellness journey. I'll see you next week for another episode of Start Living Sustainable. Please take a moment and head over to Apple Podcasts and leave me a review. That really lights me up. If you were encouraged or blessed in any way, show your love and share the episode link with someone that you know that may benefit.